Greetings friends. Today we're going to learn how we can integrate interactive and beautiful charts into our Django web app using charts.js dependency with our Django app. This will allow us to create beautiful apps, and to achieve this I'll be using this post from StudyGyan. So stay tuned to learn how we can implement this. The first step to learn this will be to download the Base app. Of course, we can create this app from scratch, but due to time constraints, we will be using the base app available on the blog. Make sure that while downloading, we download the base branch of the app and not the master branch. Right now, I'll simply download the code and then open it. I'll then simply extract it to any folder of my choosing. Let's just keep it in templates for now, and then I'll open my Visual Studio Code here. First, let's see what we have at the start to work with. For this, the I will open the terminal and run the command. As we can see, right now we are able to view a default graph on the screen. We want to switch this with a dynamic graph that will be made from the entries that we have made in the database. Let's see what the next step is. After downloading the base app, the first thing I need to do is start the app that will have the required models for me to add. Once the company app has been made, I'll also have to add it in the settings.py file. Now, what I have to do is create this model in the models.py file of the app that I have created. For this, I will simply go to the required file and paste the code. The next thing that I need to do is add some entries into the database so that a graph can be made. But before all that, let's first migrate these changes that we have made into the database. You might also need a super user to open the admin panel. However, I have already logged into it. I just remembered that I also need to register this model that I have created so that I can make the changes. Now that I can see that I have already added a few entries before starting the app. These will be available to you as well, but you can change them if you want. For now, let's just stick with them. The next thing that we need to do is create this view. For this app, I am using the default view, but you can very well modularize your app according to your needs. Let's see where we should put it. Here we have a views.py file in the base app, and I will simply add it here. Once that is done, let's just restart our server, and with that we probably are good to go. Let's see. We are facing some problem right now. Let's see what caused it. Right. The mistake that we have made here is that we have made changes in the wrong views.py file. In this folder, what we need to do is update this view that we have in the charts.py file, the view that we have in the original project. For this, we will simply copy and paste the code, and with that, we'll have all the but before doing that, we will also need to import the model. And as we can see that the changes that we made are, and with that we can see that the entries that we have made in the database are visible here. You can of course customize it using the templates that we have initially made, change the color and do whatever you wish to do. For more, you can check out the charts.js website for the complete documentation. This will be all for now. Thank you.